See, nobody gonna talk about it. I gotta talk about it. I'm the one to talk about it. Everybody else scared to talk about this shit, but I'm talking about it, man. We gotta talk about the scared hurt girl epidemic. See, everybody likes to talk about the red pill. You gotta learn female nature, all this other bullshit that don't really fucking matter about a goddamn thing. And we gotta look at the systemic problem that's really the larger overview. See, all this hurt girl epidemic shit is a byproduct of the way niggas be acting out here. And we really look at say that the way that guys are acting out here, guys are acting like fucking scared little fucking pretty boys. Scared little pussy boys who are scared to take on some commitment. And so what they do is they try to lead themselves a way out. They try to lie and cheat and do all the fuckery so they don't get hurt. Because this is the problem with a lot of niggas. Niggas get their hurt, they get their feelings hurt, get their heart hurt one time, and they just like the fucking girls. I'll never get hurt again, so from now on, I'll treat bitches like Future, and I'll never be hurt again. All you doing is just hurting yourself. You just corroding your soul, brother. That's it. That's all you're doing. Listen, man, I talk to women on a normal, everyday basis, all the way from fucking 18 all the way to goddamn 70. I talk to women of all different ilks, color, kind, creed, status level, color. You name a woman, I fucking talk to them. You know what they all got in common? Shitty ass experience with fuck ass niggas that have ruined their fucking image of what men are. And because they've ruined the image of what men are, they make all the other niggas suffer because they don't know how to fucking accept love and be loved and give love without worrying about getting hurt. And it's our fault as men. It really is our fault because we ain't practicing love. See, love is a practice. It's not a fucking feeling. I'm so tired of motherfuckers saying, I think I love her. I'm in love with her. No, you're not in love. Love is a practice. Love is rough. Love is painful. Love is artistic. Love is creative. Love is spontaneous. Love is gentle. Love is understanding. Love is a whole bunch of things. But what love is not is fucking sex. Sex is like at the fucking bottom of the list of what love is. I don't even think sex and love got anything to do with one another. And this is why I'm so like adamant about dudes taking the escort pill. Because once you take the escort pill, you open your eyes to the reality of what sex is. And sex without a relationship is just a transactional fucking dance. She's trying to get as many resources and things and time and attention out of you. And you're trying to give up as least about attention and money and resources to get the ass. And that's basically what we're living in. We're living in a cold war of fucking relationships where each person's trying not to get hurt. So each person's trying to remain emotionally distanced while satisfying their animal urge. And plain and simple, the shit's fucking sad. It's fucking pathetic. It's sad. And all I see is a bunch of scared little boys and a bunch of scared little girls. That's all I see out here in the fucking world. I don't see any fucking men. And I don't see any fucking women. I see a bunch of scared boys and a bunch of scared little girls. You know what's interesting about the scared little girls? The shit they went through, it ain't that serious, man. Because a lot of them haven't had a chance to talk to a real older gentleman that can walk them through like, wait, hold on. So you 24, 23, you gave up on fucking relationships because of what? My 19-year-old boyfriend, he lied to me and I caught him sleeping with another girl, and he lied about all these things. I'm like, bitch, are you serious? I be looking at this shit sometimes like, girl, are you fucking serious? Girl, if you think this pain is bad that you're going through from fucking 4 years ago from a stupid-ass 19-year-old boy, if you think that pain is bad, let me tell you about some real pain. Imagine yourself being 40 years old, unmarried, no kids, and there's no man coming up the pipeline. So you can kind of fulfill your fantasies and get your head out your fucking ass by meeting up with these random dudes that you find attractive and then fucking them and then being emotionally distanced and act like you're proving something to the fucking world. You're not. All you're doing is making yourself fucking sad and miserable. Bitch, accept some fucking loving. Accept some guidance. Accept some direction, affection, and protection. The fuck is wrong with these girls? And that's what all these girls need. I'm actually thinking about starting a new like program. Like the Apex Big Brother or husband training program for wayward women. Because all these girls really need is just a hug and a 30-minute talk and they get the whole mind right. But the problem is everybody keeps trying to fuck them. A lot of you niggas can't resist the temptation of a young, hot, fresh body girl and just laying it on her. You guys can't resist the temptation. And this is why the escort pill is so important, because once you understand what sex is and you understand it's not that great. It's not that great. Once you put a price to pussy and you understand, you're like, oh, this is never worth it. And then you translate that to like your other interaction with like the square women of the world, the women that are just out here in the streets. And you realize, dude, no amount of lying, no amount of dates, no amount of money, no amount of texting and good mornings and all that shit is worth the pussy that you might get. It's not worth it. A lot of it is just equity that's built in your head from so much energy that you put into it. And usually by the time she gets ready to have sex with you, it's usually because she needs to get something out of you. It's never because it's out of love. It's never because it's out of fucking happiness and you guys want to share a union. It's never that the case. Usually she's looking at like, well, what can I get out of this motherfucker? And see, this is why it's so important for us gentlemen, us CIA, us blue Henrys and white Henrys, like as the way Mr. Kevin Samuels, RIP, used to call us, high achieving, assertive, dominant men. It's up for us to take the lead and take the lead role and introduce these girls to what love really be. Because here's the thing, man. When you play the game straight and you show love and general affection and general care for her as a human being, not as a fucking person you can fuck, but just as a human being, when you really take her seriously, when you really give her some guidance and show her, like, this is how a man operates, not how a fucking boy. This is how a man operates. It opens her eyes to a new horizon where she realizes, oh my God, I had it all wrong. Not all men are fucking pieces of shit, dog. I tried to hurt this guy. He didn't even get hurt. He still played with me. And came back stronger and still came back with love. And that's what love is. Love is patient, man. Love is patient. Love is long and forgiving, understanding. That's what love is. We lost the love. We don't know what the love is no more. And it ain't that hard to get it back, man. And here's the thing with brothers. Brothers, once you get to a certain age and you get your heart broken or whatever, if you take the escort pill, you kind of dissolute all that shit. You kind of realize, oh, what I really loved was not her body or the box. It was the idea that she could possibly be a long-term partner to me. And you realize you love the idea. You didn't love the woman. You love the idea. And then once you realize you fall in love with the idea of a wife, it's easy to let her go because you know there's be somebody else that will come and take your place. And then it'll also make you more appreciative of a girl who really wants to be with you. See, a lot of you niggas is fucked up because you guys play this cold future game where I'm the hard nigga, just chicken wings and fries. We don't go on dates. You guys play that character, and that's how you begin to operate with all women off the jump. And what's going to happen is you're going to come across a real woman that really wants to be with you, who really looks at you like she wants to cheerlead for you. She wants to be your girl. Like, she's like, fuck everything else. This is the most important thing I've ever seen in my life. I want this man. But you're going to try to be emotionally cold, distant, and she's going to try to fight and get to you. And you're going to keep pushing away. And you know what a woman like that does? She comes up to you honestly like, look, I really want to be with you, but you seem like you're not ready. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and excuse myself and go find somebody who actually would appreciate the energy and thought that I gave to this idea. And that's the one that's going to hurt you. That's the one that's going to sear the heart that you never get back. See, all this other bullshit, like, I'll tell you, I had my heart broken maybe like 3 or 4 times. And after the escort pill, I was like, oh, it wasn't the girl that I was fucking in love with. I was in love with the idea of this wife, this long-term partnership, this thing that she could be if she decided to evolve and grow as a human being. That's what I was in love with. And that's what you kind of have to realize. Is like you have to fall in love with the position of the wife. You don't fall in love with the girl. You fall in love with the position. You fall in love with the game, the husband game. And that's what a lot of you niggas need to start practicing. Start practicing the husband game. Start practicing how to be a better man, how to be a better leader, how to be a better shepherd of the people that choose to follow you and be around you. See, when you practice this player shit, all you doing is playing yourself. You ain't playing nobody but yourself. That's it. You gotta understand this, brothers. Like the game, it ain't that cold. The game is meant to be love, man. Put your heart on the fucking table and let the cards fall as they may. Because let me tell you something. The regret of not knowing if this one could have been the one that would have made you aspire to be a greater man is much more painful than never finding out at all. All right, it's much more painful. My apologies. The regret and pain of the regret of not putting your best foot forward, not trying to be the best man you can, putting your heart on the line, putting your emotions on your sleeve for the minute. That pain is far greater than getting rejected. Believe me on this one. Now, I can live with rejection. Rejection is easy. Oh, shit. Well, she wasn't really feeling me. Yeah, well, as is life. Let me fucking clean myself up, get back in the trenches, get back to work, and get back to figuring out life. But when you have to sit there and have that shit in the back of your membrane, like, damn, Was she really the one that got away? I never know because I gave up, and now she's with some other guy. I can't contact her, can't talk to her. I'm blocked on everything. That shit fucking. That's the shit I can't live with, man. It's like forgetting opportunities or bypassing opportunities of greatness. Listen, brothers, you gotta understand. This life, you only get one of them, man. Why are you so scared to be hurt? It's one life. You get hurt, whatever. Fucking scratch yourself off, get back together. And here's the thing. When you come at her hard with the romanticism, when you come back hard with that husband game, you don't get as hurt because what she's going to do is likely, if she's one of these scared hurt girls, she's going to pull back and she's going to start doing the gaslighting games. And you'll see it. And then at that point, you use that fuel and that fire to try to get her. Because this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, it happens to me fucking every other week. Every other week, I think I got a wife. Every other week, I think I got a wife. And so what happens is when you put that effort, that true effort in trying to like really be gentle, trying to adapt to see if you can win her over, see if you can break that little ice heart that she got. And here's the thing, you got to take the small victories. Take the small victories. Those are the ones, because I'm telling you right now, her heart is so fucking icy and she's trying to protect it so much. But when you can crack open that defense, it's like somebody like blocking and shelling up. All you got to do is keep jabbing, throw fucking straight. Eventually, you're going to break that fucking that defense. And you're going to see that human come out. I'm telling you, I get girls crying. I get girls laughing. I get them going back to being a little schoolgirl again. And is it going to work out long term? No, man. I got to put too much effort in every fucking day to try to get a bitch. But what happens is, it's resistance training. If you can get her to fucking open up and show some humanity, despite trying to be cold and emotionally available, like her doing her best efforts to be cold and emotionally unavailable, if you can get her to open up just a little bit, a girl who's really in love with you, a girl who really wants to rock with you, if you show her any, like 10% of that, she was gonna fall. She'll fold for you. She'll love you. She'll go to hell for you. Hell in a handbasket. She'll kill anybody she has to kill to get to you. And that's what you have to understand about the game is like, man, we're stronger. We're the stronger and bigger vessel. We can take the heartbreak. It's not going to kill us. It ain't going to kill us. Now, the niggas that get heartbroken, the niggas that don't start off being husbands, they start off being fuckboys, and then they kind of find out about the girl because then they get more emotionally attached, and then eventually they get too deep into the game, into the weeds, and then they find out that she never really cared about them. Then imagine you invested 10 years, a decade, 20 years, and you find out she never gave a fuck. Nigga, that's the shit that makes niggas lose it. But nigga, if you play my game, bro, within like a month, bro, you'll figure out this bitch is not trying to, she's not trying to do it. That's why I say you come in there relentless fucking emotional pressure. Break her down. Because here's the thing, she's not gonna run away right away. She's gonna think you a softie. She's gonna think you a simp or something like that. But you keep your manhood about you, and you stay away from the pussy. You do it because I'm trying to build an emotional connection. I'm trying to build a friendship. And once she starts to see what a friend really looks like, then she has to get out because it shatters her worldview. She no longer knows how to operate in her past ways because she's like, it's not real. It was an illusion. The same way that guys, when they take the escort pill, they realize, oh my God, all this time I was chasing pussy. It was an illusion. It was a fucking illusion. I was chasing nothing. I was just chasing the idea of a pussy that loved me instead of chasing a woman that loves me. And that's the game, brother. It ain't that difficult. Motherfuckers just scared of being hurt. Scared. Stop being scared. Grow up, nigga. Lose that fear. Fucking cowards.